Hey there, Sorry here. So I was gonna do, I really wanted to do a clear, another rank 1 clear using the new free unit, Pinello. But, you know, as Gumi would have it, we can't actually collect enough of the crust passes this week to get the free unit Pinello. So yeah, I might still do, like, I really wanted to do like a lightning light mix element team. I still might try that because I have Avon, who can imperil lightning and light with an imperil field as well. So I might still try that team just using Avon in place of Pinello, and then just suggest, you know, if you want to follow it, you can use Pinello again. I'll probably do a clear with Pinello when she does finally came out. I think it's BS that they're keeping us from getting this free unit for like another week. It seems absurd to advertise the unit and then to not deliver it for another week. Yeah. Anyways, enough about that. I did want to do this real quick video on True Weltall because there have been some people that have complained about the turn 1 Provoke that he does and how that like screws up their plans and they can't figure out what to do about it. And so I just want to do a quick team. You know, it's a turn 1 kill. The damage cap is only like 2 billion, so it's fairly easy to do. So I'll just show you how I got around this one. So the whole idea behind the preemptive provoke is that, or sorry, the preemptive, I just gave away the answer. The preemptive berserk is that you want to provoke it. So, you know, have a unit that has full provoke to take that preemptive berserk, a unit that you don't really care about. There have been lots of strategies suggested out there. I think there's already been several videos showing like ideal provoke units that you can use. Things like Ilmatel or Ihana, or Rosa, if you have them at EX2 because they do the Omni Killer. If you don't have any of those units, Chizuru is the one I'm going to use in this video, and she can be EX0. And you can still use her as your provoke unit because her normal attack does a 100% Omni Killer for the party. So I'm going to showcase Chizuru here as an ideal provoke unit for this particular one. All right. And then, yeah, the rest of the units are here just to basically support Hio. So Hio is going to solo carry this. He's going to do all the damage here. Mine is EX3. Yours does not have to be EX3, but he does need to be at least EX2. And if you don't have Hio, just, you know, the strongest damage dealer that you have at your disposal. You know, the rest of the damage dealers here are pretty much irrelevant. Like Kaito is really just here for the breaks and to chain with Hio. He's not doing relevant damage. Beach Boy Shinju is there just because I've never used her in anything. I love her sprite, and I just like wanted to have an excuse to use her in a video, so that's why she's there. You will notice that Diverti, he actually does do something important in this fight. He's not required. So like if you don't have him and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this clear because I don't have an EX2 Diverti. It's not required. It's just his LB does an earth amp field that just ensures you're going to do well more than enough damage to get over the cap. But if you would honestly be better served just putting a stronger damage dealer in his place. I'm just showing you that you don't need it if you have a really strong Hio who can carry your party for you. All right. So really quick, let's just go over the gear. Chizuru, and what I'm doing here is I'm just showing you all the provoke gear that I could put on her. So like Mirasame, this comes from Ninja Edge. It's his STMR, which comes with 20% provoke. Skull plate, I know it's limited, but I think it's the only helm that has provoke on it. It's got 20%. I think this is also limited, but it does have 30% provoke on it. Tulian's Gauntlet, that's free, all right, and that's got 30% provoke. Moogle Charm, that's also free. You can get that from, I believe, the Chamber of, it's in one of the chambers in the Vortex. You can go and get a Moogle Charm, and that's 50% draw attack. Of course, there's Perfect Provocation, which if you have this, you don't need anything else. That's 100%. You're good. Danger gets the blood flowings from Avalanche Jesse. That's another 20%. Eva Junction, I believe it's limited, but it's 10% draw attack. And then there's Tulian's Vision card is easily one of the best ones as far as provoking on a Vision card, because it does 50% total provoke. All right, so I believe my Chizuru is currently over 300%. Yeah, 330% provoke. You don't need that. You just need 100%. I'm just showing you all these like different items that can make a unit 100% provoke. All right. And just to show you the ability, it's her trust ability, so you have to have either her TMR or STMR equipped. So it changes her normal attack to an Omni Killer, and that's both physical and magical, so you can bring, you know, a physical unit or a magical unit to this fight and get the killers, okay? Hio, we don't care about his normal form. In his Brave Shift form, I'm not using any Clash gear, so I'm trying to relatively budgetize the build here. You know, he maxes out killers pretty easily on this one, so I don't really have to worry about that one. So he's got yeah, plenty of machine, all that. I gave him Rain's Vision card just because I didn't want to assume that yours was EX3. But yeah, just whatever Vision card you have on him there, and he should be good to go, and he's just going to carry this fight. Diverti honestly doesn't really matter. This is just favorited gear that I have on him. His gear is irrelevant. He just needs to be EX2 so that he can use his LB on turn 1. Yeah, I didn't even bother gearing him really. Sylvie, her gear is also irrelevant. She's just here for the buffs. She just needs to be EX1 so that you can get access to her Brave Shift form. You don't even necessarily need that, but I do use the I've Got Your Back ability on Hio to give him the 400% attack buff and the 300% LB damage buff. It might not be needed, but you know, it just helps make sure that Hio is, you know, fully pumped up and ready to go. Kaito honestly doesn't need anything. He just needs to be EX2 so he can use his LB, because that does the breaks. And then Shinju, yeah, she's whatever. She's just going to be chaining triple bolting strike, you know, with one of these abilities, so that that way you get the number of effective attacks, because we have to hit the boss 6 times with Earth Element in order to achieve the effective attacks score. So with Kaito, Hio, and Diverti doing their LB, that's 3 right there, and then Shinju doing a triple bolting strike, that's 3 more for your 6 effective attacks. All right, let's get in here and see how we get this done in one turn. Alright, so there's the single target berserk. Chizuru takes it, synchronized body and mind, that is the killer for the party. Sylvie, all she has to do is Paladin's offense. Alright, and then grapple egg basket for the imbue, the amp, and the imperil, because that does sort of a nice all-in-one. Okay. And then I've got your back on Hio. Alright, so Kaito and Hio will just set up their LBs. Shinju is just going to do triple beach whip or sexy summer whip, whichever one. You know, if you're feeling sexy, do a little sexy summer whip. If you're feeling beachy, do a beach whip. Doesn't really matter. They're bolting strike. Alright, Diverti does his Brave Shifted LB, which does the Earth Ant Field. Notice it is only for physical damage, so if you are bringing a mage, they won't benefit from the field. But yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. So we do need to send Shinju and Diverti first, so that the field comes into effect, and then we send Kaito and Hio after the chain is ramped up. So let's do it. Okay, here you go. Well over 100 hits. Yep, 3.6. Yeah, you only have to do, I think, just over 2 billion. So like even 2.1 or 2.2, I think, gets you the max score. So we did well more than we needed to on that. Okay. So there you go. There's your perfect score. And yeah, Hio pretty much doing everything. Hio solo capping this one. All right. So hopefully this was helpful to you guys. Like I said, I'll try to do one more clear. I wanted to try one with Avon in sort of a lightning light mix, so I might try that later on today. And if I can get that together, I'll put it out today. Otherwise, get it out to you sometime next week. Thank you guys for following me, and I will see you on the other side.